to invite him to be around.
It's more than courtesy. You're trying to sign a peace deal in Congo without Uganda? Really? What are you really doing? What are you really doing? We know UPDF can enter Congo anytime if there's any threat for Uganda. You know that.
UPDF, they're already there.
They're already there.
They are maintaining peace.
But we know that they have the capacity. We know that they have the intelligence. They know everything. UPDF is very strong in the east of Congo, especially in Ituri, right? And now you're coming to sign a peace deal and you don't invite the UPDF, you don't invite Museveni. What does it tell you? There's no peace deal. There's no peace deal, it's fake news. If you want to sign the real peace deal in the east of Congo, you bring Uganda for sure. Him in the White House. Inside the White House, people listening to this, they were laughing. They laughed, you can hear the laughing on the videos. Why were they laughing? They were laughing because they know Kagame and Tshisekedi hate each other.
I thought they were laughing
at Trump. They were laughing at Trump.
So meaning the laughters were sarcastic.
They were the laughter.
They knew this was it was not going to work.
They knew Trump doesn't know what he's talking about. So Trump doesn't know what he's talking about. What Trump is talking about is rare earth mineral. That's what he cares for. He's been wondering which American company will get which mine. That's his only questions. Because guess what? Most of the rare minerals of Congo, they are sold to China already. Right? So he's looking for the mines in Congo that he can buy at cheaper price, if I can say, because Tshisekedi will allow him to do so, and buy the cheaper price of the mine for American company, so he get rare earth mineral. That's what Donald Trump is doing.
Free your mind now. Be part of the People's Pan-African Parliament. The Pan-African Pyramid Debate with your speaker, Andrew Irumba Katusabe.
The Pan-African Pyramid Debate with your speaker, Emperor Andrew Irumba Katusabe. Welcome, Comrade Lesaffre Thomas.
Thank you so much for having me here
Thomas
again.
Lesaffre is a senior researcher, senior journalist, lecturer of Pan-Africanism, but is also a recipient of the Pan-African Pyramid Global Award Class of 2024. I would like to welcome you, Comrade Lesaffre Thomas Mutatina.
Thank you so much.
I've called you very, very fast.
Very
unusually.
Very quick.
Yes, there is a very urgent topic that I want us to discuss. Yesterday, today is Friday.
Yes.
In America, it was a Thursday morning.
Yes.
A man I've been respecting so much, Paul Kagame as a Pan-African, Paul Kagame of Rwanda. I don't know the Pan-African credentials of Tshisekedi, so I will not discuss that. But at least I know the Pan-African credentials of Paul Kagame. He's my mentor.
Okay. I've
been learning a lot from him.
Yeah.
But Paul Kagame takes a plane, Tshisekedi takes a plane, Kenya's William Ruto takes a plane.
Yes.
Not
the same plane,
not to Addis Ababa, African Union headquarters.
Yes.
Not at any East African community offices,
yes.
ESC.
Not at IGAD.
But not IGAD. Not ECOWAS.
Nope.
They take the planes to Washington, D.C., White House.
White House.
To meet who? A crazy man, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
And what is the agenda? They are signing a peace accord, what they call a peace accord, to end the war in Congo. The war is between the forces of the government under Tshisekedi, the government forces, and a rebel group called the M23. Isn't that the war? And those are the conflicting
part of
factions?
Yes.
But when they are going to sign the peace accord, they take Kagame because he's supporting M23. So he's the one they sign with.
Yes.
They take Kenya, William Ruto, and they take, of course, Tshisekedi. That one is okay.
Yes.
But you cannot go to America, Washington, D.C., to sign a peace accord whereby you have left behind M23. You have taken a supporter, Kagame, Rwanda.
Hey, it's like doing
Kagame has been supporting a rebel group. But that rebel group, apart from Kagame support, they also have other support.
Yes.
But even if they didn't have any support, they have their grievances. Isn't it?
Yes.
They have a reason why they are fighting. You have not listened to that reason. You have not even called them to be part of the meeting. And you think the world should respect the peace accord witnessed by Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
The craziest man ever in America, in the White House.
Have you noticed he also claimed that for Gaza? He said in
Yes.
Gaza that it was a peace deal. We come to celebrate the peace deal. Many leaders came and celebrated the peace deal in Gaza. Were there any sort of peace deal?
Where?
No, they were not. Netanyahu has been shooting Gaza since. There is missiles that have been sent on Gaza and killing Gazawi people, killing Palestinians every day since the ceasefire. So there were no ceasefire. He's accumulating ceasefire like I accumulate different pens. So his collection. You think he signed a peace deal. But now people are playing him. Kagame and Tshisekedi, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know they can't be at peace just because they come to Washington and someone wants their rare minerals. Of course, there is no peace signed by.
So Lesaffre, let's begin like this. Can Trump broker a peace deal between DRC and M23 in Washington?
No ways. No ways. Trump will never ever manage to make peace in the east of Congo. Only Congolese, Rwandans, Ugandans, and neighboring countries.
East African community.
There's only East African community and Central African countries that can organize the peace deal. This peace deal is fake. It's totally fake news. The same fake news that he spent over, it is totally fake news. What has Donald Trump signed? What has Donald Trump signed? Donald Trump have signed a commercial deal with DRC and Rwanda, right? And so he has signed a commercial deal because what Donald Trump wants is rare earth mineral. Trust me, Donald Trump had no idea where was Rwanda before his mandate. He has no clue about where was Rwanda. These guys don't even know where Russia is on the map, so he won't find Rwanda. It's too small for him. So he had no idea where was DRC, he has no idea where was Rwanda on the map. But someone told him, listen, the Chinese have 80% of the rare earth mineral that they use for their industry. And if you want to do all the economics program that you're doing in the US, you need rare earth mineral. So someone told him, you know where you can find rare earth mineral? You can find them in Ukraine, you can find them in DRC, right? You can find them in China and in Russia. Can Donald Trump go to China to get rare minerals? No. Xi Jinping say, no, those are my rare minerals. Can he go to Russia and ask for rare minerals? No. Putin say, this is our rare minerals. Can he go to Ukraine and ask for rare minerals? Zelensky said, no, he doesn't want to sell rare minerals to the US. So where does he go to? He goes in Africa and he thinks, hey, listen, I'm going to do a deal here. But we already have like 4 big powers that have refused to sign deal on this with him. Will Russia sign? No. Will China sign? No. So he thinks he come to DRC and Rwanda and he will find a way. Okay. We let him do his little planning. He's doing planning. He's planning. Hey, you know what? You know what he said today? He said those two men, Tshisekedi and Kagame, love each other a lot. He said that it's the very first time people are laughing at him in the White House. Inside the White House, people listening to this, they were laughing. They laughed. You can hear the laughing on the videos. Why were they laughing? They were laughing because they know Kagame and Tshisekedi hate each other.
What?
I thought
they were laughing
at Trump. They were laughing at Trump.
So meaning the laughters were sarcastic.
They were the laughter.
They knew this was it was not going to work.
They knew Trump doesn't know what he's talking about. So Trump doesn't know what he's talking about. What Trump is talking about is rare earth mineral. That's what he cares for. He's been wondering which American company will get which mine. That's his only questions. Because guess what? Most of the rare minerals of Congo, they are sold to China already. Right? So he's looking for the mines in Congo that he can buy at cheaper price, if I can say, because Tshisekedi will allow him to do so, and buy the cheaper price of the mine for American company, so he get rare earth mineral. That's what Donald Trump is doing, right? Us, what we think is doing. We think he's signing a peace deal between Rwanda and DRC. That's what people are talking about, a peace deal between Rwanda and DRC. That's what he says he's doing. But us, Pan-African, we know what he's doing. He doesn't care about Congolese or Rwandans. He doesn't care. What he cares about is the rare earth minerals. So here is the reason why M23 is not even invited. As you said, M23 is not even invited. How can you sign a peace deal without M23? So what we have here is very clear. We have a peace deal without peace. There's no peace.
Without.
We have a peace deal signed without peace on the ground. Normally, you make peace and then you sign the deal, right?
Peace deal signed
Peace deal signed
without peace.
without peace. Even yesterday, there were fights in Ituri, there were fights in the Kivus, there has been fights happening around the cities of Walikande. So there has been fights in Congo between M23, Wazalendo and FRDC. So you're telling me that those people that are fighting this morning, you're telling me that they stopped just because they've seen Donald Trump?
Hey, even this morning they were fighting.
This very morning of the signing of the peace deal, they were still
So they
fighting.
are not aware what happened in Washington, D.C.?
No, that's the thing. They are aware that nothing is happening in Washington, D.C. It's not those guys, what are they aware of? If they're signing peace deal, in Rwanda, they should be at peace. They should stop. Why are they not stopping? Why is both sides continue to fight? Both sides continue to fight. Because it's a fake ceasefire. There is no ceasefire. There's literally no ceasefire. There's Donald Trump trying to get minerals from DRC, which we should not be surprised because the only reason he could be interested in Africa is only for his own money or his own ego. You know, maybe he won the Nobel Prize of Peace and he pretend. But there is no peace deal in DRC as we speak. M23 and FRDC has been fighting in DRC. Why are they not stopping fighting? Because there is no peace deal. So he claims there is a peace deal, but people on the ground, they continue to fight. What does it tell you? You need to ask who? You need to ask people on the ground that fight. Those are where the peace deal is happening. Bring the Russian and the Ukrainians at the table, then you speak of the solution. Now you bring half of the problem. You know what it make me think of? It make me think of that. It make me think of a family that organized the best Christmas. Imagine a family organized the best Christmas ever, but doesn't take his kids. How can you organize Christmas and have a Christmas with no kids? That's what Donald Trump is doing. He's bringing Rwanda and Congo, and he says, no, guys, we're going to sign the peace. But Rwanda is using M23 to fight Congo, and he doesn't bring M23. So you see what's happening. The truth is, guess what? The peace has been signed 27th of June this year. The peace is already signed. It has been signed in Doha between M23 and Congo. The peace has been signed over the summertime. But now Donald Trump wanting him to be called the one that make peace everywhere, he brings them together on the same picture, which honestly is the only one in the world that can bring those two men in the same room. So he brings those two men in the same room, they hate each other, they make a nice picture, and they say, listen, yeah, we're going to do all of this. So Donald Trump look good, and Tshisekedi has one more card to play, because now Tshisekedi, he likes Trump, and he has China. So he can he can sell his rare earth mineral to Trump, he can sell them to China. He's more powerful now than he used to be, right? Kagame, what does he do? He wants to continue to have American support, because he knows that with American support, they won't say anything. My question is, Irumba, tell me, what was Ruto doing here? Ruto, does he not have a country? Ruto is always in Washington. Haven't you noticed? So every 2 weeks we have a show, Ruto is in Washington, Ruto is in Washington, Ruto is in Washington. Like the Gen Z of Kenya. Can the Gen Z of Kenya, can you please bring Ruto home? Can this man just stay home? Because it seems like every 3 days he's traveling somewhere. Like this guy is
The man is working so hard.
Ruto.
He's connecting Kenya to the world.
3 years ago, I was on TV to explain why is it that the East African community will fail in Congo. Right? 3 years ago, there were the East African community led by Ruto and led by Kenyans that went to east of Congo, that went to Goma, and that protected the area. And then I was invited on South African TV, and I told them, listen, this is not happening. This is not happening. There is no such thing as Kenyans coming and winning on the pitch. There is on the ground. The M23 are much more stronger. Wazalendo knows the ground. What can Kenya do here? So Kenya was trying to do some dodgy business in DRC, and it ended up being more or less dodgy businesses. So Ruto, that failed to bring peace in Congo 3 years ago, is now in Washington to sign a peace deal.
Yeah, finally he has nailed it.
My man, this man is American, forget. We should forget about his Kenyan passport. Let him stay in Washington. This Ruto guy, he has been betraying his people, now he's betraying the continent. Tell me, what is he doing in Washington? Irumba, what is he doing in Washington? Can someone answer me that question? Maybe answer in the comments of the video. What is Ruto doing in Washington?
The Congo and Rwanda that are in conflict are neighbors to Kenya and the East African community. Actually, maybe ask why didn't Museveni go to Washington, D.C.? Because this is, Museveni, first of all, Uganda, has been in charge of the stability of Congo so far.
Very much so.
So you should be asking instead, why hasn't Trump invaded Uganda that has been holding peace in its hands in Congo, even right now as we speak? Even when Tshisekedi, ejected the EAC standby force from DRC, he did not eject UPDF that went under separate arrangement. They are still there.
Yeah, they are still there.
So right now, if you want peace in Congo, and there is somebody who has been at least holding up for the world, called Uganda, UPDF. This time when you are getting a long-lasting solution, is it not courteous to invite him to be around?
It's more than courtesy. You're trying to sign a peace deal in Congo without Uganda? Really? What are you really doing? What are you really doing? We know UPDF can enter Congo anytime if there's any threat for Uganda. You know that.
UPDF, they're already there.
They're already there.
They are maintaining peace.
But we know that they have the capacity. We know that they have the intelligence. They know everything. UPDF is very strong in the east of Congo, especially in Ituri, right? And now you're coming to sign a peace deal and you don't invite the UPDF, you don't invite Museveni. What does it tell you? There's no peace deal. There's no peace deal, it's fake news. If you want to sign the real peace deal in the east of Congo, you bring Uganda for sure. Uganda need to be there. They're trying to bypass Uganda by using who? Your favorite puppet of the West?
Ruto.
Ruto.
You have named him badly, puppet.
It's the puppet of the West. Look, he's not even invited in Washington, he goes there. How is it not Museveni in Washington? Irumba, you tried to sign a deal.
Museveni is too busy. No. Maybe he was invited and he declined.
No. Museveni is very smart. He's very smart. He wouldn't put himself into a situation where now people will ask him, but you signed a peace deal like 3 months ago in Washington.
And the war is going on.
There's still a war there. What's going on? What can you answer? He can't answer. He can't answer. Ruto, at the contrary, he can go there because he doesn't answer his people. His people have been asking the financial bill, what are we going to do with this? We don't want to do this. We don't want to do. He doesn't answer his people. They said, where are you putting those policemen in jail? He has killed people. He doesn't answer his people. He answers who? Donald Trump and NATO. That's the problem. That's the problem in the region. The fact that Museveni is not invited is an evidence of the fact that it is not happening. It is not happening.
It's a non-starter.
It's a non-starter. It's not happening. You know, let me tell you, there's three main issues in that peace deal that people need to understand. Three main issues that people need to understand. Number one, as we said, the key players involved in the crisis were left out of the negotiation. M23, FLDC, ADF, all the rebel groups that were sometimes invited even in Kenya. They were invited in Nairobi by Kabila, but they were not in Washington. So all the people, the troublemakers, let's call them like this, they're not invited. The ones that are invited are those that failed to solve out the problem, which are Kenya, right? So the Kenyan is invited to solve the problem, he's failed to solve the problem, you are invited. But you are the problem, you're not invited. First, key players involved are left out. Second point, very important. There is no provision for enforcement. There is no provision in that deal for enforcement. What does it mean? It means that Trump said, no, American company will go and get rare earth minerals. Where are the contracts? Which company are we talking about? There's no such things. There's no such thing. So if Tshisekedi decides not to sign, there's no provision for enforcement. But also, if Rwanda continue to which he will do, to finance M23, to send workers, to make people soldiers pass from Goma to Rwanda and to Rwanda to Goma, there is no provision for enforcement. So that can happen, and there's nothing that can happen from it. So normally, deal like this have provision for enforcement. If you do not respect your word, America will cut subsidies. If you do not respect what is written in the peace deal, America will stop sending, I don't know, help for development, whatever they call, you know? They do things like this. But that, no provision for enforcement. Third point. The fact that it's an opportunity for U.S. company, we don't know about it. Is it an opportunity for U.S. company really, knowing that they already sell $100 billion of rare earth minerals to China every year? Every year, Congo sends 80% of his minerals to China, and you're telling me there's still mineral left for American company? I know Congo is rich, but I want to understand. Are you taking the mine from China? Are you taking Chinese mine, and now they will become American? Are you actually taking Rwanda and saying Rwanda need to get mineral from Congo, transform it in Rwanda, and then we buy it from them? What are you saying? There is literally like no clarity at all on this. And I just want to remind people that those minerals, they are where? In the east of Congo. So you're telling me that an American company arriving tomorrow, he has never been to Congo, can manage to get mineral from and gold and diamond from Ituri or Kivu? Seriously? In Ituri and Kivu, you can manage to do gold business right now if you're a foreigner and you've never been there? No, you can't. You need to be, this is an unstable region. The security, there's a lack of security in every mining region in DRC right now that prevent from American companies to even know how to eat the cake that has been offered to them by Tshisekedi and Kagame.
Well, part of the, you know, there are things that they are not telling us in the peace agreement.
Yes.
But of course, our intelligence shows that Trump is getting big deals now from DRC, and one of them is critical minerals access framework. He has signed with them a critical minerals access framework, whereby the accord is understood to anchor a preferential U.S. corridor. Yeah? You hear this?
Yeah.
The accord is understood to anchor a preferential U.S. corridor into Congo's rare earth and energy transition minerals sector.
So once
particularly cobalt, copper, coltan, and lithium. Washington is projected to secure long-term extraction and supply guarantees, ostensibly to shield American industries from Chinese dominance in the battery and semiconductor supply chains.
Yeah, so that's the fake news.
So this is the deal you go and sign in Washington, and you come back clapping.
They didn't sign that. That's what they claim they signed, but they didn't sign that because, once again, those minerals that they say are now going to America, they're buying them from China? Because right now China has them. So how is that happening? How does America suddenly get access to Chinese mine? What's happening?
No, the minerals are still there. What they're trying to do
the minerals are there, mined by a Chinese company and sent to China.
Now the plan is to remove China and America enters.
So you can break contract with China just like that.
America knows how to deal with these guys.
No, America doesn't know. Otherwise, they would do it already. If they knew how to get rare earth mineral from Congo, they would do it already. They don't know how to do it. Chinese know how to do it. Kabila have signed the deal with China. Tshisekedi has been to China to sign another deal. They know how to sign those minerals to China, not to America. America has been trying to take those minerals since Mobutu. Why are they not having them? It's because they don't know how to get them. So no, it is fake news to think that because Trump is saying that now American company will succeed in Congo, then American company will succeed in Congo. Congo is not an easy place to succeed economically talking. You want minerals, the minerals are already sold by someone. They are sold. Someone is buying those minerals already. So what are you going to do with this guy? And guess what's going to happen? Iruma, imagine you have a mine in Congo, now suddenly it becomes an American mine. What are you going to do? Are you going to just say, oh, thank you, Americans, bye. I'm going to leave and be poor? No, you're going to fight back. Guess what? There is rebel group everywhere in the east of Congo to fight for you. For $20,000, you can have your own rebel group in Congo that's going to fight American mines. So there's no such thing as an easy solution. What I'm trying to say is that there's no such thing as an easy solutions. And those minerals, it's not because Trump say now Tshisekedi and Kagame have said, they will sell it to me, that Xi Jinping is going to be okay. That is fine. Xi Jinping knows he need Congo. He knows he need the rare earth mineral of Congo. They know those things. So America can go and claim every day that, no, we are going to catch back on battery, we are going to buy coltan, da. Yes, maybe they can get 1 or 2 mines, the small one that the Chinese has not yet take over. You understand?
So now,
The question is, how do we get to peace?
now, before even we go to how we get to peace, how is Africa supposed to deal with the question of Congo? Africa, especially African Union. First of all, African Union is quiet. East African community. What is the essence of the East African community? Being, a group of people pretending to be working towards togetherness, but they are not able to solve their problems within their own community. To the extent that even themselves, they even lose trust in themselves. And when they have a problem, they run to Washington, D.C. When you see Kagame, who has been speaking too much Pan-Africanism. Today he's very happy to sit down with Trump. Trump, of all the people, if Kagame had sat with Bill Clinton, with Obama, with
I sat with all of them, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, for now, if to sit with the Trump, no. Trump, Obama.
Kagame is using Trump. Kagame is using Trump. It's not Trump using Kagame. Kagame is using Trump.
There is no African president who can use the American president.
You have spoke about it. You say Kagame is smart. You know he's very smart.
On this one, he has failed.
No, yeah, he's playing.
Lesaffre, there is no African president. First of all, you look at that Trump, as crazy as he is. But there are systems he's working on. There are things that he cannot do as him. There are these crazy things he comes and speaks, but things actually to be done. There is a system that is beyond Trump himself.
Yeah,
so there is no African president that can go and use an American president. Just take it that it is we. It is we.
Museveni have played American president, left, right, and center. Museveni has done it. You think Museveni is American that told him what to do? It was him that told American president what to do. Why does America pay so much money to get like a refugee camp in Uganda? Why was America paying so many refugee camps in Uganda? Why was America financing the war on terror against Kony? Why America has spent so much money in this country due to a war where we can't even catch the guy? That's another topic, I guess. We don't want social media to get mad, but where is Kony? That's another question. But like for that whole time, from 1998 to 2007, 2008, America Museveni is number one in America. Like Americans love Museveni. They think he's a new leader. They think he's great. They give a lot of money. Museveni has received so much cash from IMF, so much cash from American investors and American NGO. You know, we go to the street, we will find Americans NGO everywhere almost. There's always an American NGO. Hey, we see the American, we're coming to give a pen, a book to Africa. There is a lot of that here. Why? Because Museveni has played American presidents. And the American presidents thought they were doing what they wanted to do, but Museveni was doing what he needed to do. So Kagame can 100% sure play Donald Trump right now, because it's easy to play Donald Trump. You put a lot of money, hey, there's a lot of money here, come here, I promise you a lot of billions, hey, rare earth minerals, hey, you will build your industries. Okay, it's gonna come. But it's Kagame playing Trump, not Trump playing Kagame. And Museveni has played Obama, Museveni has played George Bush, especially George Bush. Hey, Museveni has played George Bush, George W. Bush. Hey, Museveni has played him like a puppet. Gaddafi, he played Sarkozy, the French president. Remember, we spoke about that in another show. Gaddafi was so rich, he could finance opposition leaders in Europe. And so you're not happy with him? Good. He financed your opposition, and now suddenly the opposition has so much cash, he can go to TV, he can go to social media, he can organize a lot of meetings. You know, we should not underestimate those men, especially Kagame. You know Kagame. You can't underestimate Kagame. Kagame is extremely wise. Whatever is doing good things or bad things, that's another topic. But when it comes to strategic things, he does strategic moves.
So okay. Are you saying that
I'm saying
that their travel to Washington, D.C. is to the benefit of Rwanda and not Washington, D.C.?
Definitely it is to the benefit of locals in east of Congo. It's not to the benefit of Rwanda or Congolese. I don't think it's Rwandese or Congolese are involved into it, but those that are in the east of Congo. And let me tell you, the entire world is turning against Rwanda. So Arsenal, you know Arsenal, right? Arsenal, they used to have Visit Rwanda right here.
Is it not still there?
No, they took it out.
Who?
PSG, Arsenal. PSG used to
Arsenal
have...
has removed it.
Yes. PSG used to have Visit Rwanda here. Do you see it on PSG? You don't see it on PSG.
The contract ended.
All the contract has been ended because people understand Rwanda is responsible for the war. Rwanda is organizing a war in Congo. So why would you associate yourself to a criminal country? So they all take out. So Rwanda is slowly but surely losing its support in the West. So what do they do?
Really?
What do? They run to Trump. And so now Trump is saying there's a peace deal. So if there's a peace deal, is Rwanda guilty? No, Rwanda is not guilty anymore. He signed the peace. He signed the peace in Washington. There's all the pictures, all the videos. Rwanda signed the peace. Paul Kagame came to sign the peace. So why are you accusing Rwanda to still be in Congo if he was in Washington signing for the peace deal? So for sure Kagame is playing Trump.
Comrade Lesaffre, why is Rwanda supporting rebels of DRC, M23? What are the strategic reasons? Are you aware of any?
Honestly, that's...
So that we see whether Trump has solved those problems in White House. Because when you hear Kagame speaking, it's like he has strategic reasons why he is supporting rebels and putting a buffer zone on his border.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, in Washington, D.C., when you say Kagame is playing America, has really Trump got solutions for this? Let me hear you.
Just on that question of the buffer zone, I want our audience to understand that buffer zone is, you even make me smile.
Yeah.
Because how can you have a buffer zone that is bigger than your own country? How is that even possible? So that's a buffer zone to protect you, but this is actually bigger than your own country.
Rwanda has a bigger buffer zone in DRC than
M23 control in DRC is bigger than Rwanda size. M23 control in DRC, M23 territorial control of inside DRC, in the east of DRC, is bigger than Rwanda itself.
And that's Rwanda's buffer zone.
And they call it buffer zone. It's not a buffer zone, my man. It's not a buffer zone. It is no buffer zone. Listen, what is Kagame doing here? I've been trying to answer these questions, honestly, many times. Many times. Some of my contacts in Goma also have asked them, what is Kagame doing there? Until today, I can't be 100% sure what he's trying to do. What I can tell you is that he claimed that there is FDLR people, so the people that organized the genocide that he has stopped, that are still there, and until he has made sure himself that they are all killed or brought back to Rwanda, he will not leave. So he's claiming first that as long as there is Hutu nationalists that organize the genocide in DRC, there will be a problem with Rwanda. He will always be there. And remember, the man is a rebel. So he knows when you organize rebellion, he knows how to organize a rebellion for a foreign country. So he knows those guys can come and invade Rwanda very, very soon, because he's done it himself. He has invaded Rwanda from Uganda, right? So he understands this. So security reason, that's what he claimed for FDLR. I don't know what else to tell you. Is he doing it for money? I don't think so. I don't think the man is greedy. I think he's all about power. And I think at the end of the day, what he really wants is, it could be summarized in two things. Or he wants an independent east of Congo, so he get all the minerals to pass by Rwanda, and Rwanda industrialize on the mineral of Congo, which is what he negotiated with Tshisekedi like 3 or 4 years ago. Or he wants to create a Republic of the Kivu, exactly like in South Sudan, a new East African state that he will be a puppet state that he will control. Exactly like Uganda is doing with South Sudan. You see how Uganda is powerful in South Sudan? Whatever to protect the pipeline, whatever to protect the airport, whatever to protect the VIP people that side. Even the president himself is protected by UPDF. So Kagame dreams of that, might dream of this in the east of Congo. He might think, okay, listen, that could also become us. We could also be the army that stabilizes and organizes that. So I don't know, for now, what does Kagame want? Well, what we know, we have hypotheses. I'm not 100% sure. It's very hard to find intelligence, reliable intelligence on Kagame, because the man himself was an intelligent officer. intelligence officer. So as an intelligence officer, he knows how to clean up around him so we don't know too much. And the less we know about him, the more we speculate, the less time we pass speaking of Congo.
Okay. As we end our show, Congo has been for many years in conflict.
Yes.
And the Africans, East African Union, have been watching. Even right now.
Yeah.
African Union is watching as these guys are trekking hundreds of miles to Washington, D.C. Who is to blame? Do we have to blame America that is trying to find a solution, or we blame ourselves for fighting?
Listen, we've seen conflict. Even I was speaking earlier of the LRA. There has been LRA, right? And what happened? There has been a military victory and then justice, right? I want to let people know right here, right now, that the issue of Congo is not just rare earth mineral, it's not just mineral, it is having no peace without justice. As long as you understand that the people that fight today were already fighting in 1994, has been fighting in 1996, has been fighting in 2002, and all the time they stop fighting because we claim there's a peace deal. All the time they stop fighting for a fake peace deal under the UN, under the US, we don't care. All the time they stop fighting. What's happening? What's happening? They stop fighting for 3-4 months.
They resume.
And then they resume whenever
because
the
the
conditions
people
don't change.
are not respected.
Because there has been no justice. So the guys that come to shoot you, now you shoot him. Okay, great. Now there's a pause. Both of you stop and say, we are at peace, but you still have your weapons. You still have your soldiers. What are you going to do? You're going to reattack.
You're training more. You're buying more.
You are training more. You are buying new weapons. So what? There is no peace without justice. It is very important to understand there is no peace without justice. There will be no peace in Sudan. If the FSR, RSF people that have been organizing a genocide in Al-Fashar and in the west of Sudan, if those people are not brought to justice, they will do the exact same thing 20 years ago. 30 years ago, or 20 years ago, the people that are right now putting down Sudanese, killing Sudanese by thousands, raping women, they were already doing it in 2002, 2003. They were still doing it. You never arrested them. You never brought justice. You see what happened when the Europeans, they wanted to get the Nazi down forever. They were saying, no more Germany, no more imperialism of Germany, no more putting Germany down. What did they do? They organized Nuremberg trial. They organized a trial and they judged all the Nazi bad guys, all the killers, all the genociders, all of them. And they show them pictures and evidence. And the old world looked at the pictures and the evidence of the Jew being killed and said, listen, this is not okay. You are going to go to jail for all your life. The guys passed his life in jail. Could he still do something bad against the Jews? He was still hating the Jew. He was still anti-Semitic, but he was in jail. So the Jew could prosper, right? He was in jail. So why is it that the people that have killed in 1994, the people that have killed in 1996, in 1998, Congo has been at war until 2002, from 1995, 1994 to 2002. How is it that the people that have killed during that time are not in jail? How is it that the people that have been Laurent Nkunda in 2007, his soldiers are still there? How is it that when we know there's massacres happening in the east of Congo, those soldiers go to Kisoro and we don't do anything? Because they are East African passports. So there will be no peace without justice. What we need in the east of Congo is justice. Whoever has killed will have to come and explain the why and the how and be judged for it. We want justice for Congolese, we want justice for Rwandans, we want justice for those that died outside of a genocide in 1994, and we want justice for those that died today because of M23 aggressions.
And on that note, Comrade Lesaffre Thomas, thank you so much for being part of this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, our audience, for following our YouTube channel, the Pan-African Pyramid. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment on any of the stories that are loaded there. Some of your comments, when we come back in the next show, we actually go back and review and respond to some of them. My name is Andy Rumba Katusave, your speaker, and I say now, Africa, don't agonize.
Organize.
Don't agonize.
Organize.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Free your mind now. Be part of the People's Pan-African Parliament. The Pan-African Pyramid Debate with your speaker, Andrew Irumba Katusabe.